guys, it's your girl Saria Rain. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you are not, welcome back. And in today's video, we are going to be doing a sit down video. I haven't done one of these in so long, but do y'all see me though, looking real good? And I'm gonna show you guys the whole process of me doing this, and stay tuned for the hair details, because baby, this is it. Alright, you guys, let's go ahead and get into the get ready with me. So I do look a freaking mess, obviously, as you can tell. I don't have no cap on my head. I don't know where no cap is, so we're not gonna have no cap, and it's early in the morning. But y'all see by this title what we're going to be talking about, and we can go ahead and get into it. So the topic is why keeping friends in your 20s is so freaking hard, y'all. And then we're going to be going over this as I install this wig from Gorgius-Hairstyle. They sent me this 28-inch chocolate brown T-part wig, y'all, and it is synthetic fibers. So baby, let's go. We're gonna go ahead and get into this install too first, because I'm tired of looking a mess. So we're gonna go ahead and put this on as we talk. So we all know that when you get out of high school, then you know that pretty much after high school, all your friends low-key disappear. Like within that first year out of school, you damn near lose all of the friends you thought you had. Like, I wish I was lying, but I'm not. Like, poof, Lola's gone. Like, they're gone. And I'm gonna explain to you guys why I honestly think that is, because it happens too often, and it happens to a lot of people, myself included. Like in high school, I was the type of girl who, I mean, I wouldn't say I had a lot of friends. A lot of people didn't like me though. That was the type of girl I was. People just didn't like me, and I never could understand why or what I did to these people. But that was just a normal thing. Do y'all see my hair though? Hold on now. All you have to do is brush it, and it gets right back to how it needs to get. Like, let's be so for real. Since it is synthetic, I'm going to do glue, like I told you guys, so that I can take it off at night and put it back on in the morning, because I don't want to sleep in it and then mess up the curls. So, but yeah, when you're in high school, it's just easier for you to make friends because you have people around you all the time. You have friends by proximity, meaning you have friends by how close they are, by location. So when you have people that you've been going to the same middle school, same elementary school with for a long time, that just becomes like your school friend. I know y'all have had friends where when y'all left school, y'all don't talk. Even with college, when you're not around that person in the location that y'all met, y'all usually don't talk anymore. And that is having friends by proximity. And those usually do not last when you enter into your adult years, because you really don't have any relatabilities. You just figured out who you liked at that time in your life. And I'm a very strong person in believing that there's eras in your life. There's times where you have more friends. There's times where you have less friends. There's times where you have no friends. There's times when you're single, when you're in your prime in a relationship. Like, I really believe that everything in your life is a section type stuff. So the reason, the question today is, why is it so hard to make friends in your 20s? And for me to answer that question, I would definitely say it's the new age generation for one, and you're entering into who you are as an adult. And when you're a kid in school, things are obviously not the same when you become an adult in the new world. 9 times out of 10, you've done more things. You do adult activities. You can drive now. You can go work a job now. When we were kids, we didn't do that. We literally woke up every day and went to school. That's all we did. So you didn't really know who those people were going to become when they became adults. So that's another reason why I feel like it's hard to keep friends and make friends in your 20s. Because once you get older, you start to realize like this person doesn't work as hard as me. This person might have more money than me, or might be more spoiled than me. And then you just find out like you got your adult version of you and the adult version of your friend just don't mix. So that's one reason why it's hard to keep friends when you turn into your 20s, because you left high school and it's no longer a thing. Like, that's no longer in your peripheral vision for friends. Like, that's your season. Your season with those people have ended. And I never really understood, like, you know, like when you graduate and like people start crying, well, not graduate, your last day of school, and people start crying and all that stuff. As kids, we know that this is the end of the year and I might see you next year, or I might not. Like, when people would move, that's when the tears was rolling, baby. That's when the tears was rolling about them real close friends. Like, that's what did it. That's definitely what did it for people, because it's like, I'm gonna miss miss you. I'm not gonna see you anymore. Like, what? But when you graduate as a senior, you don't even know that that's gonna be your last time, because y'all probably went through all of school together and you think that's gonna be your friend after high school and all of that, and then you go to college and y'all don't even talk. That is a heartbreak. That actually happened to me. I did go through that, and at the time I thought like me and her were like low maintenance friends. We were never really like heavy maintenance friends when we got into our senior year because it was COVID. We was definitely more so like, we just didn't talk. We didn't have to talk that often. And that was okay with us. But then when it got to like us turning 19 and 20, we really wasn't talking like at all. And it was still fine because it was happening our whole entire like end of senior year, not life. And we just kept it like that. I don't know. And then we just slowly but surely fell off as friends. Not like in a bad way, like we didn't become enemies or anything like that, but we definitely stopped talking. Let's go ahead and get into actually being a 20-year-old, being in your 20s, and it's so hard to keep friends, find friends, and all of that stuff. So there are some people that you do carry with you outside of school, like outside of high school and stuff, and those are blessings to keep, blessings to have. If you have friends that you had since high school, since middle school, since elementary school, consider yourself blessed, because a lot of people do not have that. Me personally, my oldest friend, like lengthwise, is what grade were we in? We were in 8th grade. We go back to 8th grade, which to me isn't that long. Like, I feel like, I mean, we've been friends for a long time, but that's not that long. That's the last year of middle school. Like, no way. And then the next one, my next oldest friend, is like my senior year, which is my junior year, because I didn't really have a senior year. And y'all know both of those people. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Then I've lost friends and all of this stuff over time. I lost friends that I thought I'd never lose, which is crazy because people literally come and go in your life, and and we don't know that until that time comes. We feel like we're probably at our lowest when we start to lose all of our friends, all that stuff, because friends plays a really big role in someone's life. If someone has no friends, they don't talk to nobody. They don't have any social skills when it comes to like another person. They don't know what it means to have a friend. Having a friend is a very high value word to me. Like, I don't really give that word out lightly. It's either we're cool, we're friends, or we like really locked in. You know what I'm saying? Now you're 20, you're out of school. Sometimes you're not in college. Like, I'm not in college, so it's a lot harder for me to go out and meet friends. For me, I would literally have to go outside, walk, and talk, which is something that we don't do nowadays because of what? Social media. So keep that in mind, girl. If you're struggling to keep your friends in your 20s or even make them, it's probably because you're into the social media type stuff. Like, we don't go out and meet people anymore. We follow people online, see them in person, and don't say nothing to them when we see them in real life. Like, what type of generation is this? I don't know. Like, are we even humans or are we robots? It's given digital. That's the struggle with making friends in your 20s, especially in this current day and age. But if you do ever make a friend, sometimes it's hard to maintain that friendship. And we're not even going to talk about the maintaining your after high school friendships either, because those, we are going to talk about it, but just not right now. Those matter as well. People do not talk about that. People look over that. So yeah, say you do get out and meet a friend, which is really, really freaking good. Y'all text for 2 days and don't text no more. And that is because most of the time, it's just awkward. It's awkward meeting someone online because y'all both know neither one of y'all have friends, and now y'all are trying to be friends with each other. Y'all never met before. Y'all don't sit there and have that conversation of like, oh, what's your middle name? What's your favorite color? How many siblings do you have? Like, we skip into the, yeah, girl, let's link up. Let's go get a drink. Your friends that you have, you know their middle name. You know their birthday. You know how many siblings they have. Why would you skip over those core questions that you know with your current friends? You know what I'm saying? It's like we be in a rush to just jump into the friendship, but that's just not how life works. It takes time. Like, you can't just befriend someone and then just know their whole life. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can meet up for a coffee or for some dinner and actually talk and get to know one. You don't even know if you really like this person. You just see what they post on social media. And when I tell you guys social media is the fakest thing possible right now, it's the fakest thing on the internet right now. So just don't be judging nobody by their social media, because I promise you, Pookie, they're probably different than that in real life. So yeah, this social media making day and age with friends is just doomed, because we don't know how to talk to people. We don't know. All we know is how to talk to people when we're in school. Usually they came up to us, or they did something funny, or you had mutual friends. That's how we made friends when we was in school. Now we're adults in this new world. We really don't know what we're doing. We are now just paying bills, got phone bills, got cars, can drive, and all of this stuff. And we're just supposed to know life. No, this is not realistic at all. So keeping friends is something that a lot of people around my age struggle with, and making them, because that's even harder. Now let's get into actually keeping those friends. In order to keep a friend, I personally, because I don't really know. I don't know how to do that either. But keeping a new friend, I feel like you can't force it. It has to be something that just flows. You don't want to have such a forced relationship. Even though a forced relationship might work. Like, it might. If y'all know y'all really want to be friends, you can make it that jump work. Same with a relationship. If you really want to be in a relationship with somebody, and y'all have compatibility levels, and y'all are attracted to each other in some way, y'all can make that jump work. But I just suggest letting things flow naturally. Make sure that you're doing everything on your end to suffice that relationship. Don't be the person that takes three hours or 3 days to text back and expect them to want to still be your friend. I don't want to be your friend anymore, because you don't even text me back. Like, what type of friendship is that? I text back fast. I don't care if we just met. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, nah, 1 second, they just sent it. That's too quick. I don't care. If I want to text you back, I'm going to text you back. It's just quite that simple. If I don't want to text you back, I'm not going to text you back. That's all. People try to make it deeper than what it actually is, and that's just like really crazy to me, because it's just never that serious. It's never that serious to text back slow and seem like you're some bougie person, because that's just not cute, and that's why you don't have friends, because you just don't know how to text back. You don't know how to call nobody. You don't know how to meet nobody in real life, and that's why you don't have friends. I don't have friends because I don't know how to talk to nobody in real life, and people just don't like me. I don't know what the fuck I do to these people. People rarely like your girl. Like, seriously. I couldn't tell you why. I couldn't tell you what I need to change. But lately, they just don't really gravitate towards me. But it's just totally fine. It's totally fine. Now, let's talk about keeping friends you had from high school. And sometimes those fall out, and how those affect people. Alright? So, this is all opinionated, by the way. People fall out, like, with your high school friends, because once again, y'all are still growing. Y'all are still becoming the adults that y'all are going to be. Y'all are making those core mistakes, those core decisions that's going to make or break you. And you're supposed to maintain friendships. You have boyfriends now. You having kids now. Kids is a big one. When people have kids, you really lose friends. Like, I don't have any kids, but I just know when people have kids, the friends go away. And that's because of a lack of relatability. If you're friends with people, y'all are friends for a reason. Friendships are transactional. Like they're mutual transactions, meaning you get something out of it, I get something out of it. If y'all ever lose that transaction and one person isn't being satisfied anymore in that friendship, you will stop being their friend. If y'all used to have good laughs together and your laughs go away, y'all will stop being friends. If y'all used to give good advice to each other and y'all stop giving advice, y'all will stop being friends. There's no reason to be their friend anymore, because you're not getting anything out of it. That's just human freaking nature. Even with parents. Like, we go to our parents for motherly love, for fatherly love, and say that they take that away and they just become like buttholes. You will no longer talk to your mom like that, because you have no reason to talk to her anymore. It just went away. There's nothing to talk about. They don't even fulfill you motherly. They don't even fulfill you fatherly. Then it's just gonna fall off. Like, I'm not just saying that you'll never talk to these people anymore, but it will definitely like go down in time. It will go down. Like, I've had friendships where we talked every day, and then slowly it just stopped talking, and now we're not friends anymore. To this day, we're not friends anymore. That's what happened with me and my best friend. Our transaction was the relatability on our humor. That went away. Stuff that she thought was funny was not funny to me. And stuff that I thought was funny was not funny to her. And then boys came into the picture. We just wasn't like seeing eye to eye anymore. Nothing bad happened. Nothing like fallout worthy, like, oh yeah, F you, I don't like you no more. No, it wasn't none of that. It's always love, and it still is love. I know she loves me and I love her too. But when it came to our transaction, it was no longer there. We were friends for what anymore? Like, there was no reason to be friends anymore. And I want you guys to know that that is okay if that does happen. Like I said in the beginning of this video, everything is a season. I personally feel like, there's a time for everything. It was just the end of you guys' season, the end of your show. Your show has its last finale. The show finale ran and you didn't even know it was the last episode. You know what I'm saying? And I think that that's okay. Like, with friends, and then some friends get boyfriends and like change up, and all of this stuff happens, and it's really a part of life. Now, what's messed up is when people do grimy stuff. Like, that's really like a stretch now. Like, how you gonna cross somebody that you was like tight with? I don't like that one. And you can't control how nobody feel. That is a lesson that you have to understand and learn in your life. Is if somebody's gonna like you, they're gonna like you. If somebody does not like you, they're not gonna like you. If you hurt somebody and you don't think you hurt them, you still hurt them in their head. So that's what it is, because you're a character in their life. That's how I look at things now. Y'all are characters in my life. I'm a character in your life. I'm Saria Rain in your life. Y'all are my people in my life. It's completely two different perspectives, y'all. Lately, I've been doing my contour before my highlights, so I like that. We're just gonna continue that. Is this finally running out? Oh no, this is gonna last me so long. I don't use it like that. But yeah, and that's why you just can't control what somebody thinks of you. All you can do, if you hurt them, just be like, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean that. And they'll be like, yes, you did. All right. Don't even sit there and try to argue them down. Like, you can explain your side, but that's it. When I tell you, it's gonna feel like you're draining the hell out yourself trying to like prove a point. Let it go. Let it go and continue to be that nice person to them. Eventually they'll realize that, okay, maybe they weren't that bad. And vice versa. People may hurt you, and those people may not feel like they hurt you. They'll probably feel like they didn't do anything to you. You know what I'm saying? And both of you guys have a right to feel that way. You have a right to feel hurt, and they have a right to feel like they was the best friend to you. Or whatever it is. Best boyfriend, whatever it is. Because you can hurt people by accident, yo. And the sooner you realize that and accept that, then you'll be able to live a peaceful freaking life. Because we are emotion beings. That's all we literally are. Like, everything is emotion based. Like, believe it or not, literally all of our decisions are emotion based, unless you have amazing discipline, which a lot of people don't have. So honestly, that's really it when it comes to trying to keep the friends. Don't force anything. Let life flow. Pray to God for your forever friends, because you are going to have your forever friends, just as long as you really put in the work to get that friend. You never know who's going to be your friend. You could meet somebody at the grocery store and tell her you like her hair, and now y'all bust out into full conversation. Like, you just really never know who that person is going to be. Like, y'all became best friends and y'all telling y'all kids y'all met at the grocery store. You can meet your husband somewhere, because I really think that boyfriends and girlfriends are friends. Y'all should be friends first, so those should be considered your friends too. If you meet your boyfriend or girlfriend like at a convention or at church, all of that is locations that people meet their forever people at and didn't even know it. And that's why I like to go out and I like to keep a smile on my face, and I like to look approachable, because I want people to come up to me. I don't know about y'all. I want them to come up to me, because I feel like there's stuff that we could talk about. I might like you as a person. Like, you have to really get out. Us in this day and age, as 20-year-olds in my time, which is currently 2023, we really don't know how to socialize off of social media, bro. And I keep saying that because it's just so freaking true, and it's crazy to me how our parents had to really go out and talk. We can get on the phone and direct message somebody, talk to them, and now we're the bestest of friends. That is how me and Ayana met, y'all. And Ayana is currently my closest friend right now. Like, that's how we met. My friends, like, they take turns as who's the closest, I swear. And I know I'm not the only person like that. Like, one second it'll be somebody, next second it'll be the other person. Whoever I talk to the most at that time, or whoever I'm seeing the most at that time, is probably who my closest friend is at that time. Comment down below. That is you too. But I'm saying all this to say, there's several different reasons why you can't make friends. And most of those reasons are because of you. Now, as far as losing friends, that isn't always your fault. That is just what was supposed to happen. That is just the season of your life. That doesn't mean that you're not going to meet anybody else ever again, obviously. You'll meet people as long as you go out and try to meet people. Don't be like me and other people and be that person that complains about not having friends, but you just sit at home all day. Like, of course you don't have friends. You don't even go out nowhere where you will even be talking to nobody. Like, that is something that I literally was doing. And now I know and understand that if I want to meet people, I have to go out. And I have this pop-up shop coming really soon, and I will be telling you guys about that. If you guys want to come and shop or come and just see me or network with the other girls at the event. If I don't tell you guys by the time this video is out, comment that down below so I can go ahead and get that posted on Instagram for you guys. But yeah, you have to take initiative to make a friend. Like when me and Ayana became friends, we both was on the lookout for friends. And we just happened to click. It was definitely God's timing. It was God's will for me and Ayana. Like, we have a very beneficial relationship, and it's just very pure and all of that stuff. Like, so you never know what God has for you or who God has for you. That goes for relationships. Stop settling with the person that you've been going back and forth with. Last year was my year of letting the freak go of these people that didn't need to be in my life. Like, I don't communicate with anybody anymore that is no good for me, or that was like you know, toxic behavior. Like, I don't talk to nobody no more because it was just time to let it go. And I thank God for allowing me to do that, because that was something that I struggled with for years, was letting go of people from my past. Like, that's something that I just dreaded doing. I never wanted to let them go, but that was my comfortability. That was my comfortability. And that's another thing with friendships. We get real comfortable with them and we hold on to stuff. That's what happened with me and my best friend. But it just got to a point where it was just like, girl, what are we really freaking doing here? We don't relate. We don't relate. What's good? And we were just like, yeah, you're right, girl. It's time to let it go. And I promise y'all, ever since that day, I talked to her maybe like 3 more times after that. And we don't talk. There's nothing to freaking talk about. Like, we could probably catch up. Like, if I was to text her, if she doesn't have my number. So, yeah, we probably won't ever talk again until like years down the line. Like, that's okay. And it's okay to be the one to lead the friendship, bro. Be the one to say it. Like, she was the one to say it. I didn't say it. I was just like, yeah, you're right. And I think she was like, you're not gonna like try to fix it. And I was just like, it ain't nothing to really fix, girl. Like, it's just very obvious. We both know, and it's just time to let it go. That was really the end of our conversation, and that was in 2021. Or was that, yeah, 2021? No, that was 2022. 2022 January, bro. Please, y'all. That shit was a damn roller coaster. Keeping friends is really a task for adults. For adults now, because we don't know what we're doing, bro. And when I say adults, I'm talking about the new age adults, which is me, you. Like, we are the adults. We need to be adults. We need to let go of the childish freaking games. And I'm so glad that that's happening in my life. Like, I'm really becoming a grown woman, the woman that I always wanted to be, the woman that I aspired to be. And that came by little baby changes, little things that I didn't know. Like Atomic Habits. That is a book that you guys should read. I haven't read it yet, but my boyfriend has read it, and he would like send me things that he read in it, and I'll be like, wow, that really makes sense. Like, that really makes sense. That's a really good book, and I cannot wait to start it. I'm trying to find balance in my life, so it's coming soon. I'm gonna read it soon. Okay, y'all, sorry, I was doing my under eye, but I forgot what I was even saying. But girl, if you're watching this, this is for you to let go of that friendship that you're holding on to, girl. Let it go. It's a season. It was a season. That doesn't take away all of the memories that you guys made or whatever. Just let it go. Like, y'all will always be cool. And it's okay to just be cool with somebody. Like, you don't have to stay friends forever. They come and go. That's something my mom has always taught me. And I never really understood it until now. Because friends literally come and go. There will be crazy people you meet that you thought could have been cool, bro. I could tell you a story time about something like that. Like, all of this stuff happens to you when you're in your adolescence, I think is the word. When you're becoming like a full-grown adult. And this is the perfect time to find yourself. You're going to make a lot of mistakes. and all of that right now, and it's okay. Like, if y'all are true friends, it'll always come back. That's a strong belief that I have. Like, if it's whatever is meant to be will always be, regardless. There's nothing we can do to change what was meant to be. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. That used to be my song. And then to the next person or the same person, if you feel lonely, don't have any friends, girl, it's time for you to get out and go to the park and walk and compliment somebody on their hair. This hairstylist told me she went to a party and complimented a girl on her hair, and now they're best friends. Best friends. Like, y'all are blocking your blessings by sitting your behind in the house and being a sad slump. Like, I know how hard it is, like, to, like, lose friends, and, like, that was your comfortability and, like, all of that stuff. I've never lost all my friends at one time, and that is something that a lot of people go through. And for stuff like that, my only advice to that is to just find comfort in yourself at that moment. And then when you get back on your feet, go and find your new friends. Just because you lost those friends doesn't mean you're not going to get any more friends in your life. Like, there's so many people in the future of my life that I don't even know yet, that y'all probably going to make edits about. Y'all going to take this clip and put it with me with them later. Like, there's just things that I know are still coming for me. And I just have to be patient for it and understand that God is taking his time with me in my life. God is showing me every day different things that I need to know. Different things that I need to see. Nah, that's not enough. And we're all still growing and learning. Like, don't get mad at someone for not knowing how to be the bestest friend. Because let's be so serious. There's no rule book to life. There's no step-by-step guide. Hey, this is what you need to do to keep friends. This is what you need to do to make friends. We all are just living our lives and just taking it day by day and just doing the best that we can. So if someone apologizes to you for something, accept that apology and move on. Don't be that person that just holds grudges and be like, no, you hurt me. Like, bro, let it go. It's okay. It's okay. You love somebody, it's okay. Let it go. Move on. Now, if you really can't, then let go of the friendship. Don't sit in no friendship and be miserable. That's just not fun. Like, it is not fun. That's not an experience you want to keep doing and just holding on to something that where the ship has clearly sailed. And 9 times out of 10, when y'all are falling out with your friends, that was something that happened gradual. It wasn't right then. It wasn't that day y'all fell out, unless y'all got into an argument and somebody gets something messed up. And yeah, but that's usually not the case. And then in cases like that, girl, it was inevitable. That was going to happen. So in that case, definitely don't be so hard on yourself, because God was going to make that happen anyway. God's going to get it done, baby girl. He's going to get it done. So now I'm about to just go ahead and put on my lashes, and then we're going to brush our hair out. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm about to fix my hair. Should I do baby hairs, y'all? Because this wig is looking good. I ain't gonna cap to y'all. With minimal work, babes? Minimal work? Are you here or no? I really like the no baby hair. Look, I didn't even have to use the spray. I was gonna got to be it, but it doesn't need to be got to be. It's already right inside. And my favorite thing is that if it gets a little frizzy, all you have to do is sit here and brush it out, and the curl will literally come right back to you. Like what? Like what? Let's keep it a buck. Like what? Let's keep it a bean. Bean, bean, bean. Bean. This was a quick wig, y'all, and they're not expensive at all. Like, y'all need to stop playing. What? What? What, gorgeous? This is how you coming, girl? They really ate with this wig. Wow, look at the curl, y'all. Look at that curl. Boom. 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 We got the beat face with it, though. It's really giving. We could do, like, cute curls. Boom. Let's make it cute. Come on. I'm in love with this. This is definitely going to be my go-to wig if I just want to just throw on something. I'm probably going to get me another one, actually, because it was really cute. This is really cute. You don't even have to add no heat to it. You don't have to recurl it or anything. Like, and it's glueless. Glueless. Who do y'all know? Nobody. And it looks amazing. It looks very real. Yeah. Yeah. But that is going to wrap up today's video, you guys. Do not forget to check out this hair down below in the description box. I'm telling you don't want to miss out. This is the best wig, honestly. Synthetic fibers, baby. What? Memory curls, like when you brush it, it just gets right back to how it was supposed to be. This came straight out the box. I am not even kidding. Straight out the box. Cut the lace off, put the wig on. That's it. So if you need a wig like that, you need this gorgeous wig, period. So I will see you guys in the next freaking video. Let me know down below what you guys think of this video and the topic. If you guys want me to do more talking videos, more sit down videos, then we can definitely get that done, because that's something that I don't do that often anymore. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!